Nancy Spurry. Halloween 1982. 1982. I participated in the EST training in 1982. And from the look on your faces, that probably requires some explanation. The Earhart Seminar Training, or EST, was developed by Werner Earhart in California in 1971 as part of the human potential movement that was popular at the time. EST employed techniques that were so unorthodox that people who were not familiar with it thought that it was a cult. The training itself was 2 weekends. It was 20 hours a day, 250 people in the room, and we have committed to strict rules that regulate everything from bathroom breaks to when you can eat. Extreme? Yeah, it was. But it was also extremely effective. EST changed my attitude, it changed my belief system, and it changed my life. And it did this in less than 2 weeks. In fact, for me, it was an aha moment, a paradigm shift. I went from victim to warrior like that, instantaneously. Yoda summed it up pretty well when he said to Luke Skywalker, "Do or do not. There is no try." Several months later, a client of mine invited me to a party bus to the Boulder Mall with about 30 of his friends. It was Halloween. And back then, Halloween on the Boulder Mall was beyond a crazy time. It was a whole lot of fun, but it was so much fun that they shut it down a couple of years later. And I decide, in my infinite wisdom, I decide that this is the perfect moment for me to test EST. I decide that for my Halloween costume, I'm going ugly. I'm talking seriously world-class Olympic ugly, coyote ugly. Now, before EST, this would never have occurred to me because I was really focused on trying to be pretty. But I wanted to know what it felt like to be that person. I wanted to know if people would respond to me differently. It shouldn't matter, right? I mean, we all know that beauty lies within, right? It's here, it's here. It's not what we see in the mirror, right? Right, well, easier said than done. So I create Nancy the Bag Lady. My bag lady sported a size 14 dress, stretched taut with about 10 pounds of polyfoam that I had underneath it. The wig that I put on probably was blonde at some point in time, but by the time it came to me, orange was really the best way to describe it. My stockings were rolled down around my sensible shoes, but the piece de resistance was my makeup. It was not well done, which made it even uglier, but my nose was about the size of Montana. It was enormous. I was perfection, perfectly ugly. It's time to go. And I check my look in the mirror one last time, and I freak out. Oh my God, this is really, really, really bad idea. I can't do this. I can't go out of the house looking like this. Oh my God, I'm hideous. Look at me. I'm a single woman. What if I meet someone? What if I want to, ooh la la, you know? If I don't leave right now, I will miss the bus. Do or do not. There is no try. I grab my bag and I head out the door. On the bus, I'm making new friends. And I meet the Droogie. Now, for those of you who haven't seen Clockwork Orange lately, or ever, Droogies were the thugs that wore their jock straps on the outside of their pants. They wore top hats and long noses, and some of them carried canes. My kind of guy. Bag lady likey. We get to the mall, and it is mayhem. There are 50,000 people, and they are all in costumes, and they are hooting and hollering and having one heck of a good old time. And a funny thing happens. I forget I'm ugly. I'm having fun. I'm out with a bunch of people in costumes, looking stupid, and having a grand old time. Several beers later, because alcohol does help this, I'm dancing with the droogie, and he is groping my polyphone. He wants to know where the bag lady ends and Nancy begins. You gotta be honest. He said, "You don't dance like a big girl, Nancy." He wants me. He wants the bag lady. Well, fast forward 37 years. And the bag lady and the droogie, my husband Ted, are still dancing and still having a grand old time. Apparently the bag lady did not scare him off. And I learned a valuable life lesson from Est and Yoda. Do or do not. There is no try.
Reminds me of what Tim Burton said. He said, every day is Halloween, for some of us. Give us 90 seconds, please, Mr. Timer.